ça va, straight shavers, wet shavers, DE shavers, all shaving enthusiasts. This is my channel, Cajun Blade. We got our shave on tonight. So what we doing tonight? Back to Destin Breeze. It's gonna be my second or third shave with it since it's been finished. I've been shaving with Joe soaps here lately, and I was ready for that one. We spent the day outside working, so a good summer. Well, I was working, and they went back and forth in the pool. We had a good day with the grandkids. This is Sunday. The whole family was here, cooked a good deer gravy. Y'all seen it. It was a good day. Kind of overcast this afternoon, so it was more enjoyable. It wasn't 1,000 degrees outside. So the razors from the Live with Sean on Saturday night. I have the Puma 89 on coticles. I did put 15 laps on chromium oxide, green paste, and then my normal striping regimen on coticles, which is a 40 on linen-ish substrate, something linen or hemp or something, and then about 80 or 100 on leather. I don't exactly remember. I go till it feels right. This is the Herder 11 that was done on J-Nats. This one was striped on linen for 25 and leather for 50. On shell, I should say, for 50. This was done on Sweeta and in a DMT slurry on a Shogun Donnie. Okay, a little hot water on the face. Oh yes, sir. I did have a shower earlier, but this is not right out of the shower. AKA Brushworks, little aqua beachy vibe. Buddy of mine, Bama Boy Shaving, gave this to me a year or so ago. AKA Brushworks. This is I think it's maybe a 23 or 24 millimeter bore. My favorite. Just now starting to get broken in good. Hadn't really used it a whole lot. And I don't know why. I think it was just stuck behind the rest of the brushes. It's an excellent handle. Good knot. So I'm a face lather, so I'm gonna start on the bowl. Dip the tips a little bit. So I'll kind of smash and splay, and then I'll bring it up just to the tips and do a little whip job there, and that's gonna be fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and lose these glasses. Some good content going on right now. Bill M just loaded one. JPO loaded a couple back to back. Johnny had his Zulu not long ago. Devin has loaded a couple. Rob shaved with a big knife, or a skinny knife that I had made for him, or I made for me, and he liked it, and I ended up being nice and giving him that one. So my little sprayer's broke, so I'm just dipping the tips as I go. This is my favorite lather out of all my soaps. That's what basis wasteful is. The difference here is coconut milk and no water in this one. I don't know if I'll continue to put milk-based products in my soap, but I wanted to try one, and I thought, this isn't a collaboration with anybody, so I don't have to ask permission or agree on something. So I went in and threw it in here, and I definitely like it. But I do want to know the long-term effects of this lather. I know it's common to have goat milk in soap and stuff like that, but I want to know the long-term effects on this lather of this soap as I have to before I continue to put any kind of goat milk or coconut milk in my soaps. But this is the same Brangus base. I threw the F1 on it because the F1 my bases are now going to all be named after cattle. Yeah, as my respect for them and the tallow they provide. But F1 is an indication on a cow that's been crossed with Brahma, half and half. That's what that means. So this was a hybrid of my base, so I call it F1. But I will stick with the Brangus base, which is a heavy tallow load. I mean, I'll keep that to myself how much, and some proprietary stuff. But anyway, it's a base I'm proud of, and I really do like it. It's very luxurious. It's a big word for me. All right, we got our stretch towel, and something don't taste too good. All right, so I'm gonna try this coticule edge. I don't even remember the last time I shaved on any kind of chromium oxide, but Devin got me thinking, which he often does, and I want to go ahead and try it. Okay, first impression is it doesn't really rob the coticule, because I put 15 laps, so good or bad, I really didn't know what to do. So I just went to 15. I know Devin and Ken suggest like a white lightning 3 laps, but this is not white lightning. So it still feels like a coticule edge, to be honest with you. I wouldn't say it's uncomfortably more keener or anything, or something odd like that. I know Gary shaves off Crocs with his coticles off sometimes. Or he went to a stage where he was doing that. And I kept saying, I need to do it. And I just get how you say that? Preoccupied with other things and stones. Not that I had anything against it, I just didn't make time for it. But this is nice. Like I said, it does not feel like a coticule. Is it way keener than my normal edge on oil? No, I don't find it very similar, but I don't find it, biting or anything. It reminds me of an old coticule edge. I love stuff like this where you experiment and learn. That's why we do this, right? And it bothered me, I could never give advice on paste, because it's an affordable option for somebody who's learned to hone, or even somebody who just maintained their razors and just, a long time honer that may be getting tired of stones, Or you don't have time to hone, right? The honing ain't everybody's hobby. That is part of the journey for me in the hobby. I'm not a huge brush collector. You see, I make my own brushes, or stuff like, wooden handle brushes. Really, I like that, like Mac. I don't collect soaps, really. I got a couple guys I like to use, that poor hobby that somebody else really, really loves. It's just not my thing. My thing is, I like natural stones, playing with them. I like to hone. But I'm starting to get, because of my soaps, more and more really good acquaintances, friends that are not straight razor shavers, are not accustomed to it, and are just getting in, or DE guys. Man, those guys got money tied up in the hobby and things they enjoy. And that's why they enjoy it. So they're doing the aspect they enjoy. They don't want to jack with stones and all this, and I really couldn't give advice of maintaining one on paste with me without just regurgitating shit I heard from somebody else. And I really hate to do that, because that becomes bullshit. So when I have a buddy ask me for advice in confidence, like, I mean, hey, Eric, what should I do? I like to be able to tell them something without just saying, you know, stupid shit or just regurgitating what I read. So that's something I may play with different pace. I mean, that's not where I'm going, right? I had did it a while back, and I got on that thing where I was honing stones from all over the world, which took me about a year to do. I really hadn't revisited it, but it's not going to be the direction I go, but it definitely will be something I want to explore more about, and where to utilize what, you know. I bump a lot of stuff off of my buddy Rick. He has more experience than me with CBN, and you know, all I know, the only paste I own is this green paste I got from the UK, which is, I think, is Dovo green, and I have a Dovo red I've never used. I'm lying to you, I have used it on my knives, and I really don't know that it does anything, but never used no black, don't have that. I got White Lightning that I used when I bought it a couple of years ago. I really hadn't used it much, but I will. I tried it and used it coming off my synthetics to bump them up, and you talk about really pretty up an edge if you look at it under the scope. Kind of scared me away from using it with naturals. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, just what I was doing at the time was trying to learn from the natural stones I was on, and you know, not saying that when you go to a paste after natural stone, it's not that. I'm not saying any of that. Don't read into that shit. I'm just saying that I don't do it because, or wasn't doing it because I'm wanting to get a read off the stone. That's it. No malicious intent. Pass 2. Very good first pass. So this, I'm gonna go with the Herder, the JNAT edge for I'll tighten the piss on them scales for the second pass. Ugly. Man, that's a good edge. It's sweeter to cocoa. No Nagura. It's DMT. Well, Keaton knows what he's talking about. Yeah, when he talk, he likes Shobu. That's some damn good stones, man. Damn good. You know, I probably should have shaved the whole thing with that razor just to put down. Wasn't thinking past my butt, just to make sure I didn't give myself any kind of post-shave issues. But it's too late now. That would have been a very more valuable than doing this, but too late, wasn't thinking. Nice, nice, nice. Growth is 2 days, by the way. Last shave was maybe the last video. Man, that's nice. Not a lot of noise here. This is a half hollow. Okay, I'm gonna put that baby up. That was a successful hone. She can be dried, oiled, and put in the box and be ready for 10 or 20 more shaves. Hopefully it'll be a year or so. I honed it once. Not necessarily a big fan of the job I did on it, but it was okay. It was not a banger. That happens too, man. That happens. Don't mean to disappoint y'all, but we can all do good. We all hit them out the park sometimes. We all get some that are okay and good, but that, my friend, is a woohoo banger. No reason to hone that thing again. Okay, guess the grain. And my eyes ain't good tonight. All right. Wet myself up a little bit. Trim around. Blood right there. So I'm gonna wash my face real quick. Good one there. Everything looks nice and even. All right, splash. Cuba Libre splash. Get that baby nice and shook up. Dry my fingers so I don't drop it like my last one. That was a mess. This one's got more alcohol, less oils. Libre. Nice, still full of skin food, just doesn't have the coconut oil. That's where you've seen the separation the last time. Skin food concentration stayed the same. So, what was the soap? I'll do a washer off right here. Destin Breeze, my new soap, thumbnail. How about this one? For a thumbnail. Thumbnail. Matthew. I would do it not like this, or let's see. Thumbnail. I like funny faces. I don't like nobody to take me too serious. I mean, I gotta do serious shit at work. This is a hobby. You can't have fun and laugh at yourself doing this when you got a problem. They call that narcissism. All right, dude. So everything was great. I enjoyed it. The old green Crocs did good on there. Probably bumped the regular coticule edge up to where an oil coticule edge would be. Good experience for me so far. No aftershave, burn. I'll see how tomorrow comes. I may leave that razor like that and just see long term how it does, just for a study. But and that razor was convex, so that made a little difference there. But appreciate y'all joining me, and y'all go check out a straight razor somewhere on YouTube, man. They got a bunch of content creators that are doing a heck of a job right now. I don't list channels in my bio no more. It's done got out of control. People watch that too much, and it's just, you know, I don't want to insult nobody, or so y'all know who you are. I love y'all all. Y'all some great content creators, and I support all of y'all. And my new buddy, not my new buddy, my buddy Zach Miller's new channel. Y'all need to go check it out. I will put his in there. Anytime somebody has a new channel come out, I'm gonna support them and try to get it going. All you guys who've been having a channel, y'all fight it just like I do. All right, baby. Hey, y'all stay classy. This is Eric. This is my channel, Cajun Blade. Checking y'all out.